It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Set for football now on a sunny afternoon in the second city. And off we go from Soldier Field. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. Oh, and there's a big hit right away as he's knocked down hard on the opening kickoff. Rattler now to throw on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. There he goes, left side. Alvin Kamara. He's to the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 82 yards. And the Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The point after, good by Groupie. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Williams now looking to throw on 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Here's Williams. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. They'll go. Here's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Off the bootleg, it's Williams. Rolling to his right. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Here's Swift. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Johnson will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. They'll try it now with Swift. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled.
There he goes, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one good for 33 and a first. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. 54 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd and a couple. To the air is Rattler. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Rattler wants to throw it. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 yards there, down to the 18, and a 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Rattler. Buying time to his left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved. And that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Swift going to try up the middle. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up. Santos with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Now it's 2nd and 10. And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code that he could not hang on to it.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
3rd down, Rattler to the air. He's going to let it go again. And this is caught at the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown! Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from 53. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. It's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
On 2nd down, Swift. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and
And we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. Flushed out right. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
In motion comes the tight end left. On third down, here comes Swift. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Throwing on 1st and 10, Williams. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here we go with Johnson. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Saints will have the football back. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 44. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 3rd and 4. Kamara up the middle. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Quick slant to Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, New Orleans. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. And the point after, good by Groupie. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone.
Oh, he tried to throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film,
He'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. On third down, here's Williams. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Here we go with Williams. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Jamal Williams taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Saints have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. So they only needed a couple of feet there on fourth down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? 4th and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
A throw left side taken in by Komet.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Off the play fake, it's Williams.
He'll buy some time right. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
2nd and 6. On second down, here's Williams.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Being chased out. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Caleb Williams taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Again, it's Kamara. And he will have a Saints 1st down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints have made it a 3-score game now here in the fourth. They'll try and throw for it. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Williams going to throw for it. And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You score the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point conversion.
Some sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started.
And we are underway from the Superdome.
From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Now Rattler.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And some room to maneuver. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Kamara will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Groupie able to add the PAT.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Purdy going to get it to Pearsall on the RPO. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4. McCaffrey on the counter. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Here is 3rd down and 4. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 51 yards. And the Niners are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
Here we go with Kamara. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Backed up where they were on this side of the field. That was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a first down in that situation?
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Here's Rattler. There's Chris Olave. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. Still going. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
But he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Finding Taysom Hill complete. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They run. It's Kamara. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes The quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees, because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Rattler looks to throw on second down. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 76 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Groupie for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 18 yards, 1st down Niners. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Here's 2nd and 3. Purdy looking to throw. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And Debo going to have a Niners 1st down as he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Now Purdy. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what a game this has turned out to be for him. Remember, CD, he had the turnover earlier, and now the pick 6, that's the cherry on top.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. When you force a turnover on defense, you're the guy most excited about getting back out there and trying to force another one. How about him picking off that pass, setting his sights on the end zone? You know he wasn't going to be denied getting there either.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll send a receiver in motion left. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to the air on 2nd down, Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that's going to be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll audible to something else. Play action. Now Purdy. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with
under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. First time they've looked his way in this game, he comes through picking up the 1st.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. A give to Kamara running right. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jamal Williams taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. A point after, good by Groupie. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. 103 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Purdy now to throw off the play action. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, a 16-yard touchdown. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Excellent effort defensively. Tackle for loss goes to Leonard Floyd. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
That good for 19 and a first down. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Kamara trying the right side. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it up the middle to Miller. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Steps away to his left. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Rattler. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Now a throw here, hauled in. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And that's a hard-earned yard there as he takes a pretty good jolt at the end of that one.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
They'll run again. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Purdy to throw. His throw incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
To throw is Purdy. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, They wanted to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
What a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays. But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one all the way back against you? And that was the case here. That really sparked them to victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Glad you're with us. It's Blake Groupie to get this one started, and off we go here in New Orleans. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. Again, it's Barkley. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. They go play action with Hurts. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Here's Rattler now on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Throwing is Rattler. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Saints use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Quickly able to add the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Flush to his right. The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now Hurts looking to change the play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And the Saints are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. That'll give them 8 that time. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They'll try and throw with Rattler. He lets it go deep for LLe-ge-nd. This is intercepted. Fighting it off. And the Eagles are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy. I know for us it's fun. And it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we're going to training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. A first down carry for Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Play action. Here's Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Throwing is Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 35. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That one will be incomplete. He caught it but could not stay in bounds for the long connection. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left. Hurts sets up to throw it. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Oh, they're changing this at the line. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
This is 2nd and 8.
They run it again with Kamara. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and a yard, it's Rattler. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some.
And down to the 7-yard line. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
They'll look to throw for it with Rattler.
And it'll be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you can describe it, because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
On 1st down, Hurts.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
He's going deep for Brown.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
A.J. Brown
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Shows his strength at the 50. And out across midfield down to the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Facing short yardage on 3rd down, but he was able to pick up a very sizable gain.
He certainly was, and I think that maybe they were fooled a little bit because you and I both know this is a passing league, and that's not normally a running down, and they fooled him with it. Safety had to make the play. Otherwise, he's still running, and the next thing, he runs right into the goalpost.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 10 more there and another 1st down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd down, here's Miller. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kendre Miller, 30 yards. And the Saints have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync, the line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted. And that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. That's to his running back, Gainwell. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Hurts changing up the play. From the 38, Hurts eluding the pressure right. That's caught by the big tight end, LLe-ge-nd. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
In motion right, Campbell.
Here's Hurts to throw. They'll roll him out right. And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. And the Saints are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They begin on the ground with Kamara, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. Bradler wants to throw it. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. To the air is Rattler. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay. Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 49 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Rolling to his right. This will be caught by Brown. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. 3rd and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's LLe-ge-nd to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Complete. Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get this up past the 45. It's a 1st down, but the tackle comes in bounds. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Connecting with Hill. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. There he goes, left side. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. So a very interesting final chapter to this proverbial book here in this one, because they were in field goal range, could have won it with a field goal, elect to go for the touchdown. I still don't know what they were doing.
As great as this game was and as dramatic an ending as we had, the post-game press conference is going to be key, because they're going to be asking Coach, why not a field goal attempt there? You got an opportunity to win it right there with your guy, and instead you run another play.
Yeah, we might need to stop by.